Maria's pretty sick. She's been vomiting.
Traveling with a 5-year-old in a sidecar was a challenge. We found it surprisingly hard to relax. There was always a what-if feeling that kept us hyper-vigilant. 1:15.
Peru también. Peru, no problema.
Colombia, Panama, no problem. Mexico, no problem.
No hay problema.
No. Law, everything perfect. Yes.
Gracias. 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 Ya, Eric, cuídate. Chao. Chao.
The Pan-American trip was really just the final chapter in a trilogy that began 3 years earlier on the Hudson River. We wanted to sail from Vermont down to the Florida Keys, and when we found a very affordable 30-foot wooden boat named Rowan, we seized the opportunity and floated south. Naturally, we stopped in New York City, Pier 59 in Manhattan, to soak in the big city life, and of course, days turned into weeks, as we kept finding interesting places. New York neighborhood felt more like countries, really. But eventually, we realized we had totally overstayed our welcome when the Hudson River froze solid. Rowan was trapped, and that we weren't prepared for. It was too late to escape south, so we changed plans. We walked to a Manhattan dealership, bought a used Jeep, sold the boat, and crisscrossed the US for a couple of years. And somewhere along those miles, we learned we were addicted and absolutely not ready to settle down. Eventually, we drove back to our land in Alaska, 40 acres without a house. But Kaya was school age now, so we had to make a decision. Should we stay, maybe build a cabin, or should we keep on riding and road school Kaya? What if, instead of classroom and routines, Kaya could continue learning as she had done so very well until now? From direct life experiences, a real life curriculum. Now with the Jeep gone, we built up a van instead of a cabin, and also came up with a great idea that felt a little crazy and completely right. What if the three of us traveled down the Pan-American Highway on a sidecar? So we slept on this. About sunrise and a bottle of wine, we looked at one another and we simply knew this was going to be the best idea yet. Traveling is of course expensive, and like most people, I also have to work. So I returned to my familiar seasonal fire gig. Time, creating free time, our most precious commodity, has meant I chose a profession that offered generous schedules, but we also had to get pretty intentional about budgeting.
she wants to be behind me. I had to cut the original tractor seat. And then this is attached with clamps right on the old frame, which is very sturdy. Now I'm going to secure that to the frame of the motorcycle. And Kaya will have seat belts and a little bit of protection.
With another firefighting season done, we happily pointed the front wheel south towards Canada, a country we crossed a dozen times. But when our Russian-made sidecar broke down for the third time, and along with it our trust, we made the decision to sell it. We just couldn't stomach being stranded with Kaya in the wrong place. In Seattle, we found a low-mile BMW DMC Enduro side, much better suited for this trip. And now, with our mechanical confidence regained, we could enjoy the surrounding. The Beamer seemed perfect for the job. Just not sure about her crew yet.
Pile, or that is pile, plus Kaya, how many do we have total? This pile plus this pile.
3, 4.
Yeah, so that's called an addition.
Yeah.
And so you just added two numbers. You 2 white plus 2 black equals 4. Very good job.
But while driving through Mexico, I just couldn't shake off my safety concerns, mostly crossing Central America with the girls, and Shanita felt uneasy as well. It would be best to spend time with her family in Thailand while I continue solo all the way to Panama. I missed the girls immediately, but I felt so much lighter as I could focus on the moment, enjoy the moment, without a concern in the world for their safety. It was evident road schooling was undoubtedly shaping Kaya's understanding of her world and her place in it, with daily discoveries feeding her sense of wonder, which stimulated her curiosity, the engine driving all endeavors, present and future. At one point in Mexico, I was glad to be alone when I came face to face with the masked mob in Santiago, Suchicuatango. There were approximately 50 people surrounding the sidecar asking for money. So I pulled my fake wallet with all IDs and a few $20 bills. I gave that up and I was free to go. The solo journey through Central America was nothing short of remarkable though. Friendly faces in friendly places mostly, great food and beautiful scenery, and your typical confusing border crossing, of course. The real danger were giant potholes that could swallow a bike. And when I arrived in Panama City, I stored aside and joined the girls back in Thailand. Reunited in Dansak, southern Thailand with family, we were reacquainted as well with another familiar, if you will. the family tuk-tuk.
except it's not. Okay.
When it comes to road safety, I often wonder how much of it really comes down to luck. How much is within our control and how much is just chance. Think about it. Every time you're on the road, every car, truck, or bus flying past you is feet away, with the potential to cross the median and change everything in a split second. And yet, we're normalized and accepted. We trust complete strangers to stay in their lane and make the right calls. It's kind of incredible when you really sit with it. Every day, we're learning on a quiet agreement with the world. You do your part, I'll do mine, and hopefully luck stays on our side. So call it trust, call it instinct, call it dumb luck, but without it, none of us would make it very far. Not down the road, and definitely not out into the world. Over 18 years, the total time you actually spend with a child adds up to just 3 to 5 years. That's it. With sleep, school, and work overlapping, the moment we truly share with our kids are far more limited than we realize. So from Chinita and I's perspective, this reality validates our lifestyle choices because our success will be measured by Kaya's success. We're back in Panama after Thailand and a second firefighting season in Alaska. Toki the sidecar is getting a new look, and we can't wait to discover beautiful Panama. After visiting the Atlantic side, we ride the Santa Fe on the Pacific hillside. The village is adjacent to the Ngabe Bugle, the largest indigenous group in Panama. There we meet China and Chine from Cambodia, originally, who run the Anacorea Hotel. Santa Fe was definitely horse country. It seems like everyone rode in and out on horseback. This was also where Kaya celebrated their 5th birthday, and new friends were made in and around Santa Fe.
It's in good shape now. Look at see behind you. Look at that. No, don't do that. Well, with my should I want with your coffee?
This is a cacao. Make chocolate out of it, and inside the seed is really bitter, but you can suck on this. Very sweet. You ready to count in French to 5? Okay, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10.
Yeah, let's say, let's ready. We say, we're soaking wet.
It's soaking wet.
We're so wet.
After a lovely week of unwinding went by, we were happily riding again. This time we met up with fellow adventure riders, all converging onto Puerto Tocarte, where a 2-day sailing journey skirting the infamous Darien Gap
I'm your
awaited.
teacher, okay? Call me Miss Teacher Kaya.
Miss Teacher Kaya, can you do a letter for me, please, that I don't know?
Okay.
M. I'd like to know what the M looks like, thanks.
We were finally close to the infamous Darien Gap, the place where the Pan-American road stops entirely. So, unable to cross, we loaded Toki onto the Talatay for a 2-day wonderful sail. The instant we step aboard, we met a dozen happy, like-minded adventure riders. We laughed, ate, and traded stories before each of us would drift back into our own unique path. We sailed together through the stunning San Blas Island, hundreds of tiny palm-covered islands and home of the proud Kuna people, who were very protective of their simpler way of life. The most beautiful turquoise water and white sand beaches were a well-deserved change of scenery. The boat ride became one of the most heartwarming part of our journey. Strangers coming together, sharing a fleeting moment like one happy family. We're finally in Colombia, where stories of danger lingered in the background. We carried them with us as we step off the boat in Turbo, our 5-year-old tucked into the sidecar, the unknown just ahead. And then, something shifted. The road didn't feel threatening. It felt alive with its own rhythm, with people, with warmth. Hands raised in greeting as we passed, smiles. This place is a biodiversity powerhouse, the second most diverse country on the planet, actually. In villages perched into the hillside, we weren't concerned anymore, as we drove in out of misty clouds. And also, having a child in a sidecar had the magical effect of turning hard faces into smiles. It created conversation. We felt like we truly belonged. And all around us, Colombia was alive. Music, laughter pouring out of open windows, twisty mountain roads everywhere. There was a pulse to this country, something unique and vibrant. We rode south from Turbo to the equator border, and somewhere along that winding thread of road, the story we thought we knew about Colombia had been completely rewritten. Every opportunity to meet local kids Kaya took, and we couldn't help feeling touched by the overwhelming kindness she experienced from everyone, everywhere.
Brazil. The blue is the ocean, and the yellow, I don't remember what it is.
It's the sun.
The sun, you're probably right.
Ecuador's flag is easy to remember. Yellow on top for the rich soil and crops, blue in the middle for the ocean and sky, and red at the bottom for the blood of those who fought. Ecuador was also beautiful. On tiny back roads, we met the warm Quichua people, descendant of the Inca, who spoke their beautiful native language and would greet us with a smiling Ali Puncha, meaning good day. Riding through the Andes, surrounded by these colorful communities, made Ecuador feel like a small country with a very big heart.
There is the volcano. Right up there.
Can we go?
No, because the dangerous is the smoke and the lava, the little lava cannot, we will die.
Bathroom breaks with two girls required a snake guard, of course. Me. I became a recon P spot specialist and took my job seriously. Last night, and this morning I was looking for my motorcycle and I couldn't quite find it, but here it is. Somebody thought that it needed a little extra security. Yeah. That's very sweet. As we rode through impoverished northern Peru, the side road lined up with miles of trash was a quiet reminder of the challenges many families faced there. About 1 in 4 Peruvians lives below the poverty line. In these arid areas, steady jobs, clean water, and simple comforts could feel out of reach. That day we were going somewhere special, a place that changed my life forever. See, back in 1981, I came here as a young alpinist, cinematographer for a French TV adventure channel called Les Carnets de l'Aventure. This was about capturing on a 16mm film a trilogy of sorts. Extreme skier Tony Bernos would ski down the 6,000-meter Huascaran on a monoski, then would ice climb a majestic pyramid-shaped summit called the Chopicalqui. and finally windsurf across Lake Titicaca. But nothing went as planned. While climbing the Huascaran, we found a Belgian solo climber curled up in pain behind a serac, suffering a brain edema apparently. So our attempt to summit turned into a rescue mission. But interestingly, 24 hours prior, my teammates had left me at base camp in a tent, super sick. I was completely dehydrated after 7 hours of constant vomiting, and I couldn't move. They literally abandoned their cinematographer. That's when an old woman from the village heard me. She dragged me inside a tiny stone house and gave me a bowl of soup. That brew stopped the nausea and vomiting like magic. Within a few hours, I felt strong enough not only to get up, but I climbed straight for 16 hours, passing Camp 1 all the way to Camp 2. When I finally staggered into camp, my teammates looked at me like they'd seen a ghost. They never believed I did it in one push. Never. Years later, a good friend told me, that soup was surely made with cocoa leaf. But whatever it was, I believe the old woman's kindness and magic potion saved me. So 36 later, I brought my little family back to Chucho to say thank you to the old lady whose spirit I feel is still very much here.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
In the mountain town of Hualanca, Peru, we witnessed a Diablada Punena, sort of hypnotic religious performance that lasted all night, with dancers wearing black masks with glowing white eyes, representing, I believe, a battle between good versus evil. In January 2019, something absolutely wild happened in Peru. The legendary Dakar Rally, the toughest motorsport race on the planet, came to the country for the very first time. And it was all happening right here in front of us. How lucky. Spanning 200 miles, the Ica Dunes made us feel small again, and that felt amazingly
The
welcome.
wind kind of solidifies the top, very crusty. What do you have for breakfast, Kaya?
Chocolate.
Oh, is that great or what?
An egg surprise.
That's really bad parenting. Sorry, my love.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Crossing into Chile, we had mixed emotion. We loved Peru and overstayed. Now we were running out of time and money had evaporated like water in the Chilean desert. Ushuaia was 2,080 miles south, and that would be for other riders to discover. Our journey would stop in Santiago, and we were fine with that. Sometimes the best adventures are the ones that teach appreciation and contentment. We rode the PanAmerican Highway through desert, mountains, and pouring rain. Some days were tough, but tough united our trio and deepened our bond. What surprised us the most, though, were those short human connections that made the whole journey feel so special. As we realize, universally, most humans are good and have the best of intentions. Somehow, the local population knew we were interested in their way of life and eager to make contact. And that was all worth it.